Hey there and welcome back to Wisconsin. We are right here in SnowRunner and we are doing some scouting missions here and there. And oh boy, am I happy though that a gas station is very close to that little icon down there though. That's the lumber mill. Wow. Lumber yard. Yep, it's not a mill over there though, I believe. But before we actually go there... Oh my, let's take that rocky road though. Oh yeah, I'm happy that it's not snow covered or anything like that though. Oh wow, it's actually a mill. Okay, cool, nice. That is not a bad place to be, I suppose, huh? That's real beautiful here though, isn't it? Yeah, you cannot beat this fuel though. I don't know. It just feels like home somehow. Well, let's just keep going on. We might go back here though with an insane amount of logs one day. But I really hope that will never be the case though. It's a little bit small though. Now the first map of this region is actually almost completely scouted out. So we can plan a lot of, routes for future hauls and everything. As you can see, we only have to do this little bit and up north here. And then we have to get over here too, so we can pick up a mission or two though. That will be very nice. And then I actually want to go down south here to the Grain Roots River. Very cool name, by the way. We have 2 sectors in this region. So yeah, there's plenty to do. There we go. Alrighty. And, we are going to do the task. Well, first we are going to do the infrastructure. And then we are going to do all the remaining tasks. And then we are going to focus on the companies, right, I just like to help the civilians out first. We might go right, but we have to go... Well, we might go ahead, but we have to go right. Because we do want to go to the gas station. We definitely do need some extra fuel. We are only at 130 liters out of 300. And we do not have any reserves anymore. So, better smart, right? Better smart than sorry. It's a pretty decent mill, though. Yeah. What is it called? The Stone... What? The Stone Creek Lumber Mill. Alright, nice name. Stone Creek. Wasn't that, tight on my screen? Just saying, though. Just saying. So to the left, we also have one. So I kind of have a feeling like we do have to... What was that? What was that? No way. There has to be something hidden down here. Right? It's not even deep. But all that is holy though. What was that? Can we fix it up? Nope. The suspension is almost right though. That should not have been any damage. Wow. I don't know what happened there though. I directly did think about a stump because, we are close to the lumber mill. I doubt that. Yeah. That song is really popular though about the gas stations here in the USA. By the way, question. Have we ever met a gas station in a Russian map? I don't think we did. We were mostly gas tanks, right? And a garage. Something like that. Well, that just feels really wrong though, huh? To have taken that much amount of damage though out of nowhere. But anyways, the railway braids. The path to the sawmill is blocked too. Let's clear it. What do we need for you though? Metal beams 4 times. Well, it seems like a decent sized, how shall I say, bridge. Now, what do we have here? That seems to be bricks or wood. Then we have a log station over here. I kind of am in the mood though to just go sideways over here and just explore this part first. I think we might just go and swing around, you know? Yeah, I think that's the best course here. I really should install a mod though, that I can have trailers on this thing. It just makes sense because it has a trailer heads at the back. Military version though, not a car version where it's a hook. This one has a pin system, so that's really nice though to have. But yeah, you do need very tall trailers for that. A little bit like a gooseneck in a certain way without leaning on a ball, you know, but being pinned into one. Something like that, you know what I mean, right? That's a very cool little area here with the train derailment. Oh, I do see the cargo that we did read about from another mission. Oh, look at that. Nice. I do like this. This one is rather small though, right? You know, 6 longs, 6 mediums. Not bad either. With this many logging stations, right? You know, I kind of have a feeling like, ooh, will the missions be longer or more in numbers with hauling logs around than we had in the Yukon? Although I do know the Yukon is one of the biggest maps, right? You know, with the biggest amount of logs to haul. Might be wrong though, but I believe it is the map or the region with the most logging missions. Although I'm playing the... Well, since Cola, I'm playing the game completely blind. So I might be wrong though, but I did hear about it, right? You know, I don't have the knowledge of it. We do have a mission around here, cliff racing, and I think we have to go that way. Right over there. It's something that I might be doing right now, to be honest, but we are here on scouting, not on racing, sadly. I have to make a choice right now. Do we explore this one first or do we go on? I think exploration here might be fine. We might also turn around, right, you know, and go further ahead through the forest once we have explored all of this here. Nice, there's a wooden frame house in front. We know where to get that then. I really do enjoy these missions, right? You know, like the scouting parts of a new map, because everything is just so completely new. But also the mental work behind it, right? You know, where we have to, well, explore. You know, we have to make and plan routes. We have to keep things in our minds. Maybe make a note here and there. But notes are not really needed though with modern games, because we do have a map. And we have an all-seeing eye mission counter though. Well, not mission counter, mission guide. Because it really shows where we just have to go to, right? You know, and where we can find whatever we need. So I do already know that we do need generators. So what we might actually do is fix the routes and then get generators to whatever needs a generator. I'm not sure if I do need to fuel the generators though, or that they take care of that themselves. That's something that we have to figure out. But I think that's a logical step, right? Generators, well, first transport and then generators. Yeah. Seeing the rain like this, man, I don't know, puts a smile on my face. sound of the rain though on this truck, man. Really awesome to hear. Kinda want to listen to it. Do you hear it? I do miss this though. I do miss this sound. We are going slowly into a wet season though of spring here. So I will be hearing that a plenty of times though later on. But yeah, you know, it's something that is so soothing. If you want more POV drives, do let me know, by the way. Oh yeah, let's check this bumpy road out. Yeah, this is fun. It's a lot of fun though. What do we have here? See that? Like a little camp or something. Let's check it out. Wait a minute. A silo? Might be a water. Okay, it's for water. Okay. Nice. We do have found another one of these logging stations. Long log, medium log, and long log. You don't like small logs in this town, though. Oh yeah, this view is beautiful here. Look at that. We got a lake, got some rails. We got a factory though, man. That guy is a eyesight killer though, right? You know. Oh, is that a logging cabin? No, noble cabin. And there is something moving there, something yellow. So let's check it out. Probably a task or pickup point. Man, having a factory like that though, right? You know, a garage. At the shore, it's kind of a killer though, right, you know. But at the same time, it could be very fitting. It depends on what they are doing there. You know, like if they are circular sawing metal beams non-stop. Well, that's not an issue though, but it's loud. But it's still fitting. But the thing though is, right, you know what I would love to see though, is that it's also... Well, you know, the owner is also planting some scrubs and bushes here and there, right? You know, to actually blend it in a little bit. And then it's a nice little bonus for the eyes, right? You know. But we do have a task here. It's good that I did see it. Oh, look at that, though. We got some medium logs. Recently, I borrowed a trailer and some logs from a friend. Will you help me get what I owe to his house? I will pay for your services. We surely will grab and do that. But we cannot grab it right away, though. Okay, that one is going there. There's nothing there so far for me. The cliffhanger race, man. It seems like fun, by the way. Now we kind of want to go to the other side. So let's follow this. And go and scout this little black spot out. And then we are going there. Actually, you know what? Let's go back to the garage. Check that one out. Scout over here. Makes a lot more sense. Alright, yeah, I think we just have to do the same route though, but the issue is our terrain is not very good though with big boulders. So this might be a stranded job though in a bit. We'll have to find out, but we are smaller and more agile than, and we have all-wheel drive with this one, so we might have a bigger chance than our new truck, right, you know. The P512, I believe it was. Oh boy, oh boy. Come on there. Haul her up though, thank you. Yeah, we are already struggling here. Let's just go and try this once more. That's one agile looking tree though, huh? It's not surviving this, but here we go. At least we are. This is where we got stuck. There we go. I want to steer a little bit off cliff though, on purpose here. So we go away from that rock there and slowly smooth our rear to where we want it to be. What I also could do, accelerate a little bit further. Oh, too far. Yeah, we went a little bit too far here. We can still make it. Yeah, that's beautiful. And try to go to the right here. But the issue is, of course, the rocks, man. They are determining with a bump and a hump where we are actually going. Like that. Seriously though, one of the toughest places to go to is this little bit. And look at that, there's actually a road down there on the other side. Can you imagine though, that's all it will take? Alright, let's move on. Yeah, this is funny, man, you know, to see a road on the other side like that though. I kind of had a feeling, of course, you know, it's not the first time that we are behind the wheel. Or tackling dirty terrain. But man, to see a road like this so close by. Alright, that caught me by surprise. So that means that you just take this one all the way over there. Then you go this way. Not bad. Yeah, like, do you see the garage, what I meant before, right in the distance? It is very, very bleak looking though from the distance, right? It's kind of empty, a couple of trees next to it, it will be beautiful. But this, yeah, that's an eyesore. Got a power plant down there, or, well, not really a plant, but what do we call it? Oh my, you know, like, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's a station though, right? You know, where the modules are regulating the electricity. Excuse me though. Where everything is being regulated. I kind of have a feeling we kind of want to go over there and look at that. I did not know, but now we know. That's nice. But I had a feeling like we want to go and grab the mission here. Explore to new horizons. We have to go up to the north here apparently. So let's go and take that one before we go to that station here. We actually have a name for it right now. Nope, sadly not. To new horizons, to new horizons. Interesting. Somebody's moving houses again, huh? Like the farmer. This is rough terrain that I really do love. Just semi-deep mud here and there, right? Pockets of it. And then rocks and unbalanced, uneven terrain. That's a lot of fun for me to drive through. Not just pads after pads after pads after pads of deep mud or deep snow. I do like the mix of it, you know. Now, what do we have here? Hi, my name is Mr. B. Mr. Benny, of course. I am a traveler. I was just testing some modifications when I lost my trailer with spare parts and my car broke down. Will you help me with that? I will pay you. Well, that's good. I can hope so. But we will do that once we are ready for that. Best route. Okay, go a little bit down. We could also go and move up here and go all the way around though. But then we are missing out on the log station. I want to see if there are small logs there or not. And Technically, we don't really have to, though. Hi, yeah, we don't really have to, so let's not do it. We can get the information right. We can call him. Oh man, isn't this beautiful? This is fantastic, though. Jeez Louise, though, huh? I love the region so much, though. Yeah, it's an interesting logging station, though, right? Look at that. 2 trailers, water silo, right? You know, that's nice. It's rather big, too. We've got a yellow container. Nothing too special or too fancy. I do believe we have to take a right here. Yeah, there's nothing to the left. Okay. Interesting logging station. Man, this is going to be tough though, huh? Look at these roads, by the way. And I can already imagine that we are going here with a lot of logs. Yeah, we do need a big boy for it. And Canal did commentate on my channel that the P12 and P16 Pacific, right? Trucks did actually get an upgrade in power. So that's very nice though. My friend Steve decided to take a ride on the rocks and fell from the very top. He's okay, but his car is stuck. Can you help tow it out, please? We can do it. We can probably do it though. We have to deliver it somewhere close by maybe. Start trucking. Yeah, we just have to haul it back up. We might do that. Oh, I see. Yeah, that might be an issue. It might be an issue. It might actually be higher up than I want it to be, so we cannot do that right now. Well, right over here, we might go... Yeah, we definitely have to go up. The upgrade seems to be on a little island, so... A little bit tough though with the Tatarin, but I'm sure we can manage. Yeah, it's deep water. I do not see. I mean, it might be on the left side or the right side. And with rocks in the middle like that, though, it's kind of difficult to get there. But there it is. It's actually in the middle. And the water ain't that deep. So that's nice. Very nice. Now, what do we have here? The engageable... What is it? Differential lock. A locking differential kit that provides considerable traction advantage over unlocked differential, making traversing uneven terrain easier. It's for the bore. Yo, nice. Look at that though, huh? I'm going to install it directly before I forget. Oh, that's going to be great though. That's really going to be fun. I think we cannot go to that island just yet though. I think we do have to find a little sneaky route or something like that though in the meanwhile. Or we have to build the bridges first. Whatever it is though, we just keep on scouting though the next terrain. If we can already enter that though, that will be pretty decent though. But we will find out in a little second. Let's still explore a little bit. I did see on the map there is something over here that I want to accept. Lost but found or something it was called on the map, so let's check it out. I kind of like the big balls the Wisconsin's has though, right? You know, the people of Wisconsin. I mean, oh, look at that. Yeah, there's a Hummer down there. Look at that bridge over there, right? You know, you gotta have balls the size of Jupiter to drive that. Not long ago I was driving around and top of the hill. The car is totaled and I can do without it. But I left some stuff there. Bring it here and you can keep the car. Okay, Hummer hates too. Not bad, not bad. But how did you topple it? I mean, why did you drive there? It's undrivable. Where do we have to drop her off? Right there at that home, huh? I think we could technically do it though. But I don't have a lot of trust though, you know, with the water so close by. Well, let's try. Yeah, this is also rather slippery. Really? What's this? Oh, just barely though, huh? Yeah, it is a little bit deep on that side. Yeah, better accelerate right now before I tip. Oh yeah. Let's turn around. I kind of want to stay on the right side too of the river. But we have to stay first on the left side before we are going to drink whatever is in the water. There might be a dead moose up there or an elk or something, right? You know, and we don't want to get E. coli. Come on, drive on back. Thank you very much. There we go. We'll turn the engine on though, but do we need it? Not really. What we could use though is a little bit of a shorter winch. Come on, get that rear out of the water. Come on. I don't think we are stranded here. I think though is that we are having, well, an issue with a rock. Yeah, that was it though. Look at that. Yep. Water levels, I know. Please turn. Come on. Turn left, turn left, turn left. It doesn't want to turn because of the rocks though. And the current, of course, is also one little issue that we have to fight. I like to go through the rock like that, but here we are. Oh, and I already do see a ground where we can actually pass through, which is awesome. Do we see some in the future too? No, nothing ahead. Right over here. Do you see that? Oh, that's a good ground though to pass over. So we do have a Hummer. I will check if it's the same Hummer though, which I do think it is. And then we are going to sell this one because we do have already one and we don't need two of them. Although I do love to drive the Hummer though. It's a very fun car. Double checking if I did get this bridge or not. I might have been daydreaming, you know. Cargo management. Well, we do know that it does need that though. So probably we do need it. Already have accepted it. Lost but not forgotten, delivered to Mr. Johnson. Alright, Mr. Johnson, please take good care of your belongings. There we are. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's drop it right here at Mr. Johnson so we can actually have a little bit of a nostalgic feeling, right? You know about it. Hopefully he doesn't regret giving it away. These recovery jobs though for isolated or difficult locations, man, they are sky high. They are thousands and thousands of dollars or euros. And sometimes though, right, you know, it can be in the tens of it. Green Lake, paper and packaging. I don't see a job right now here, but what I do see is a lot of structural skeleton, you know, like structures here. Frames, that's the word that I'm looking for. So there's a lot of paper factory building for us to do. But that's very nice though, it's a decent job to have. And I'm happy to actually help the people out to get another job on the table, you know what I mean? Well, there is a river down there. I was hoping it was actually a mountain trail, but no. And we have the wood over there. So yeah, there's nothing that I can do to actually go over to the other side. Except those rocks maybe down there. The main link between the new and the old factory has been destroyed. Will you help restore it? Nope. Not yet though, but we will do in the near future. I don't know about you though, but I kind of have a massive urge to just go and finish this map up. But at the same time though, you know, I want to scout. It has a lot of benefits. That means that I have decent upgrades. So my trucks are a little bit more powerful. And the second best thing about it is though, is that I have a lot of information ahead where I can get my cargo from, what routes we have to take. And the more I think about it, right, you know, in between my commentary, the more it sticks in my skull. And not just that. There's another benefit, is that we can absolutely focus on our tasks and our contracts and our little concepts, right? You know, little races here and there. The flow might be a little bit better. Normally I did go from sector to sector. Huh. An upgrade? Nah, that's not an upgrade though. Yeah, far from it. I'm not sure if we have another upgrade. If so, maybe there. There's something over here at least. How many do we have? 4 out of 8. So I think the other 4 are actually in the other map too. Oh, there's another logging station, man. There's a lot of woodworking in Wisconsin, huh? A lot of lumberjacks around. Oh yeah, that's a mighty factory though, huh? Beautiful location too, in the middle of an island. Really, really nice. But quite bad though if there's a catastrophe, natural disaster going on. Especially one that is so strong that takes out 2 bridges though, huh? As if it means nothing. I gotta admit though, this is a beautiful, beautiful place though. Really, really is. Look at that. Beautiful flowers and herbs, man. Yeah, this is something else. Well, by that, I also want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful time. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stay happy. Stay healthy. And don't forget to subscribe, though. Bye-bye.